Okay, guys, so today I'm going to show you how I season my pork belly. I'm going to be jerking some, and I think I'm going to be barbecuing some. Okay? So I am going to show you how to do that today and what to do with it after you jerk it and or after you season it. And then another day I'll show you how to cook it. In another video, I'll show you how to cook it. Okay? How to all right. So I went ahead and I washed my pork belly, washed them. I bought a slab and I washed them with vinegar and lime juice. All right. I usually wash my meat with vinegar and lime juice. So I'm not ready to use them yet, but I'm going to season them and put them in the freezer. So when I'm ready to use them, they'll be already seasoned and well marinated. Okay. So what I do is I go ahead, in order for the seasoning to soak, I go ahead and I slice it up like this. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm also going to show you another way you can do it. You don't have to slice it up, but for me, I like to slice it up. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. I'm going to slice this one up too. Some lines in it, not cut it right through, but put some lines in it, like that. All right, now this is another way you can do it. You can do this one is to stab it up if you wanna. You can do that, but be careful. All right, you can also do this if you want to, so the seasoning can soak in it. But for me, I like to slice it. Or you can do both. Stab and slice. Make it your own. No judgment in Chef Bambo's kitchen. No judgment at all. This is a whole slab I bought in Publix. All right, this is kind of thick, so I'm going to go in. And I'm going to stab this. This is, when it's thick, you can all of that. All right, there you go. Go over there. I'm not going to use everything at one time, guys. I just use it over a period of time. This has a lot of fat in it. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with this, but this is a part of the slab. All right. Yeah, all this part, I don't even think I'm going to be using this part, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Cut this one a little smaller. All this fat. I can make it work somehow. Like, I can do quite a few things with it. Whew. Cut this part out. All right. Cut this a little smaller. I have plans for this one. I'm cutting it a little smaller. But I'll definitely show you in another video what I'm going to do. Whenever I'm cooking it, I'll definitely show you in another video. All right. So here we go. Okay, guys. So we're going to season the pork belly. All right, I'm going to season some with teriyaki marinade and sauce and some sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. Okay, I'm gonna season that, and I added pimento seed. I'm gonna be using pimento seed in the seasoning too. Slap your mama. All right, soy sauce, hot Walker's Wood hot jerk seasoning, and mostly some of the mild seasoning because I don't want it too hot. All right, and I went ahead and cut up some onion and I put some pimento seed in it. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to put all my seasoning in this container. This is a hot. I gotta be careful. All right, some hot. Mix with mostly mild. Good. Slap your mama. Plenty of garlic. Well, that's if you like plenty of garlic. I like plenty of garlic. That's why I also use fresh garlic too at times. Okay, and here I go, my Goya Sazon. And as you notice, guys, we're not using any salt because most of these seasoning has salt in it already. So we don't want to overkill. Okay, I'm going to pour my soy sauce in here in this container. Okay, about quarter. This was a full bottle, about quarter of the bottle. All right, and now I'm going to put everything in here. As long as you have the seasoning or whatever, you can do it however you want it. There is no judgment. There is no right or wrong way. Season is seasoning. Just make sure you don't use too much, because if you use too much, it's going to be salty. You can't take that away from the meat or from the food. Anything that you're doing, whether you're cooking rice or whatever, don't make it too much seasoning. You can make it less. I'm going to taste this a little. That's good. You can make it less, because when it's less, you can add to it. But when it's too much, you can't take away from it. Always remember that when you're seasoning, okay? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Go in. Okay, I use a seasoning and I go in. That way, go in. All right. Make sure I get in the crevice or the, see, in between. Go in, season that in between, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll this. Roll it, okay? All right. Notice everywhere is seasoned. One. Okay, guys, I roll it. Now I put it in a pan. All right, I take another one. I go in. Okay, do the same thing. Okay, guys, you get the season all up. That's why I sliced it. I don't just season it. You slice it or you stab it so you get the seasoning in. All right. Have your onions and everything. Make sure the season is in. The season is in. All right. Now you're gonna roll it. Roll it. Look at the sides. Make sure you're good. Look at the other side. Okay. You place it here. All right. Go again. I have another one. Do the same thing with this one. Okay, and you roll this one also. Roll it. Roll it. Put it right here. Okay, guys, so like I said, I'm going to barbecue one. This one is the one I'm going to barbecue. This pork belly, this piece of pork belly is the one I'm going to barbecue. So it won't have as much seasoning as the others that are going to be jerked. All right, it barely have a little bit of seasoning. I don't want too much onion in there. Well, I'll probably put a little bit more onion in there. All right, and on top of that, sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. I'm going to pour that on it. Everything that I'm going to need to cook it, I'm going to pour it on it while seasoning it. All of that. Okay, and then you go. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can put a gloves on, a kitchen gloves if you want. You can put a, you know, clear gloves on, or whatever your choice of gloves is. You can put that on. If you notice, I'm getting the barbecue sauce the same way I get the seasoning in between. All right. But I don't mind getting my hands dirty because I'm in the kitchen every day, so that's fine. But if you wear nails or whatever, you don't want to get your hands dirty, just go ahead and put some gloves on, all right? All right, so I get the barbecue sauce all over. This is the one I'm going to barbecue. And here it needs a little bit more, okay? And then you do the same like the others. You roll this one. Roll. This is to get the seasoning and everything nice and tight in there. All right? Okay, guys, so like I said, okay, I season my meat when I buy it, and I put them in the, and I put it, when I buy the meat, I don't put it in the freezer. I come home, clean it, and season it before I put it in the freezer, all right? So, there we go. That's one bag. I'm putting them in separate bags because I only use one at a time. Stay there, brother. And then here we go with another one. Okay, guys, so now we're ready to put them away because we're going to freeze them. All right, this is one. I'm going to get this one. We're going to get the air out, hold it all the way down here. Okay, and this is my original way of seasoning my meat. If you see anyone else doing it like this, it's copy. Just crazy, just kidding. All right, but trust me, guys, if you like your meat well seasoned, this is the way. This is a good way to do it. All right, okay. Now these are all jerked pork belly. I seasoned them to jerk them. All right, and like I said, I use up my shopping bags, okay, and I'm going to place them in here. That way when I put them in the freezer, I know what's in, they're all in one place. I just take one out and get it, and start throwing it out to cook it. Okay. All right, guys, so remember, this is my barbecue one, all right? All the others are for jerk. This is my barbecue one. So I want to separate it. Okay. So I want to separate it. And I'm going to put it, all right, I'm going to freeze it. Here we go. It's in a Ziploc bag. That way I know this one is the barbecue one. Different from the others. Yes, guys. So this is the barbecue one. Okay. I get all the air out. And I zip it up. Close. All right, and they're ready to freeze. Okay, this is the barbecue one. All right, I'm old school, so what I do is I put it in the Ziploc. All right, just in case the Ziploc might have a little, hole or something before it gets frozen. I put it all the way down here, and I will tie it. All right, therefore, when it's in the freezer, if I don't know what it is, if I forget what it is, I just go in, open my bag, and I can see that it's pork. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and share. This is Chef Bumble. Thank you for spending the time with me. If you have any questions or comments, if you leave it in the chat.